Hey guys, this is the unboxing of the BenQ, if that's pronounced correctly. It's the EW2440, which I've just bought two of. I've already actually unboxed one because I got impatient. So yeah, let's crack into this and see what we got to work with. Oof. If I can get in to work. Beautiful. Now, when I opened the first one, it actually almost fell out on me and I almost smashed it into a million pieces. So hopefully, when I do the second one, I won't make that mistake. I'm going to lie on this side to get it out. That was a mistake I made with the first one. I'm already making a mistake and I feel what's going wrong. Ooh. You see, what's that say? Lovely. Right. There's a stand. That's the second part of the stand there, which clips into the bottoms, obviously giving it a bit of support. The power cable with this one, I will mention, it's not a standard kettle lead. You do get this part here. I don't know if that's got a name, probably not. And that actually plugs into another power pack here, and then this cable here goes into the back of the monitor. So unfortunately, if you break this one, it's not a simple case of getting a standard lead to replace it, which is a bit annoying really, but there you go. Unfortunately, some companies do that. I suppose it's just to get you to have to order another one for them really. Right, so yeah, you get your instructions, your disc. Now, what's cool about this is you get two cables. Well, they are a bit cheap and flimsy to be honest, but you know. One is straight HDMI to HDMI, so at least you get that with it. Now the other, I'm going to be a bit stupid here and not tell you the name of it. I think it's NHL they were saying it was. It's HDMI to basically the standard phone sockets now, so that you can plug your phone into the monitor and then use it as like a media hub for your phone, which is pretty cool. I haven't tried that out yet, but it's meant to be pretty good. So it's a nice extra. Obviously, because I've got two of those, probably a bit of a waste. But yeah, I'll try that out once I'm all set up. Right, so dangerously pull that out. Obviously, this is the monitor itself. Right, get this one out. There you go. Now, as I said, these are BenQ monitors. The reason I went with BenQ actually is because pretty much everybody I know, all of my friends and stuff, use BenQs, and they're pretty good. And obviously I wanted to dual up. These have got thin bezels on the screen, so apparently they sit quite nicely if you do a dual monitor setup. There you go. Yeah, so obviously for a dual monitor setup you get them to sit quite closely together, which is always quite nice. And then obviously you can flip between the two screens, which is pretty cool. So, now to the tedious. Oh, in fact, if I show you on the back first before I set anything up. So this is, strangely, well obviously the wires go vertically on this one, which is a bit weird. Than normally, I'm used to them being kind of down and across. So yeah, that's the ports you get, if you can see that. So that's on there. So let's get to the tedious bit now. I'm going to be honest, I didn't actually set my first one up, so I am actually doing this without knowing what I'm doing. Somebody else was around and they decided they want to set it up for me, so I am kind of guessing here. Right. So, yeah, no, this took me being stoops. I can only assume that goes in there. Okay, this looks right. However, it's not really sitting right. Bear with me, guys. Let's get all this rubbish off. I'm not one of these people who leaves all the plastics on either. I think it looks a bit hideous. I know some people leave it on there for protection purposes, but no, I'd rather it look good for the time I got it. look ugly and be protected. It's kind of pointless. Why protect something you're never going to see? So, oof. The problem is it peels off into these little bits. Right, that's all off. No. Completely wrong, there's still one there. Right, there you go. So that's the shine. I don't know if you can see that. So it's not like a matte, it's actually like a shiny sort of look. But the base is kind of matty. I don't really know what. It's quite nice though. I like that. Right, so let's try and get that on. Right. Yeah. Okay. So that goes on there, and then without me being too special, I do need to. Right. So you then get these little spinning screws that you just need to tighten on. And then, there we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. As my mum always taught me. There we go. And one thing I will show you actually, which I discovered on the one I've already set up. On the front of this, when I was talking about being able to plug your phone into these, that's really irritating me. So you need to get that plastic off. Don't know to look at that. You can actually flick this little bit up here, and that's actually a stand for your phone, which I will show you now. So in front of your monitor you can have your phone stood in it, or probably that way actually, I guess it's a bit safer. There you go, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. And obviously also at the same time you've got your plugged into your monitor so you can watch stuff from there or whatever. So that's the base done. Now, the dangerous part to be doing solo. So the metal part of this here needs to go into this bottom part, just here, and then that screw needs to be screwed into it. So on my own I will probably end up breaking something, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. I'm literally blindly doing no, this is going to be disastrous, isn't it? I'm going to start muttering to myself now, guys. Probably turn this round really, shouldn't I? Safety first. Obviously when you spend a lot of money on these sorts of things, but make sure you do it right, even if you are filming. Not going to be rushing it and then end up breaking your new toy. So, actually, there we go. Right. So it clips right in. If you look in the part that the metal bit goes into, you can see the thin bit where it slides in. So that's on there now. And now we just need to screw this in, which I don't actually have the correct size screwdriver, so I'm going to be a bit stupid and use the incorrect size screwdriver, which I did on the other one. I wouldn't recommend this because I think you can actually scratch out the colouring on the inside of the screw. Oh, this is working. Oh no, there we go, we're losing it. Yeah, so you can scratch out some of the metal sort of shell on the outside of the screw. And although you'll never see this screw, I know some people like to keep them in sort of mint condition. So if you're one of those people, use the right screwdriver. If you're not like me, use the wrong screwdriver. There you go. I'll just give it one more turn. Yeah, that'll do. See there, I felt that chip away. So that's that bit done. As you can see, there's tons of plastic on the back, which is a real hate of mine. And I know this stuff's necessary, but it is also horrendous to look at. So let's get that off. Oh, look at that. It never comes off smoothly when I do it. I've watched friends do this where they just whip it straight off. Not me, I think I'm just a bit special when it comes to this sort of thing. There we go. Ooh, beautiful. I'm a real fan of the look of these. Hear that noise? The look of these monitors, I think that's really, really sort of nice. And again, like I said before, especially if you're doing a dual screen setup. Now, I believe these are actually speakers on the back, which I know not all monitors have these days. So yeah, two sets of speakers on the back there. I don't know about the quality of the speakers, probably a bit tinny, they normally are if you do get speakers on monitors, generally are quite tinny. So I'm just going to set this up now and then we'll give you a little shot of it actually running, so you can see it turned on, and obviously with the dual screen as well. So 2 seconds, guys. Right, so all set up now after a sandwich and a good time. We've got it all done. So as you can see, I've got the dual display, as we were saying. The left monitor, I believe, is straight HDMI to HDMI straight into the back. For the right monitor, I use this little bad boy here, which is a DisplayPort to HDMI. So that's connecting in the right one. In terms of quality, as I say, I haven't messed around, I've only just set it up, but it's looking pretty decent. Had to fiddle around a little bit with a couple of the settings just to get it all scaled up properly, which took me a while because I had no clue what I was doing. But there you go, someone did. So yeah, it's all good, it's all set up. So I'm going to start cracking a couple of games on there, start installing some stuff, have a play around, and hopefully it's going to be good. So cheers for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.